Alright guys, I'm bringing you a video, RGH video about the consoles. They're, to me, which ones are the best really to have. Anyway, this is a Modern Warfare 2. Installed a matrix chip. Let's see how long it takes to boot up. Usually matrix is a slower chip than any other chip. I noticed that for my experience on the FATs. They take longer, but they're very stable. They're a very stable chip, but they take longer to boot than any other chip that I noticed. But this video is about why you have an RGH in 2019 when you have the PS4, the Xbox One. To me, this is fun. I have one of these. If you're there you go, pretty quick booting time anyway. I have a modified center light, pink, but it goes into faking. This is the reason why it's really a must-have, an RGH. It's faking is it does a different. I'll shut it off and turn it back on again throughout the video anyway, so we'll see it'll be different. And you go in, you start with, you could have it boot direct to Aurora or Freestyle Dash if you want. I have it set up right now the way it is right now to go through XCX menu so I can go through the whole video. But this is a reason, or you can customize this background on the RGH. You can go into, I'm going to show you, go to Aurora. You could change it to Mario if you want, instead of a different. This is what I actually, oh wait a minute, that's what I had, Mario. Okay, so we're going to go to a different one. Alright, Retro Fighters, let's see. There's a lot of good reasons why you want to have one of these. So every time you can change it to, I'm going to go back to Mario. I like Mario. So I'm going to keep it, but you could change it to a whole different ones right through your XCX menu. Alright, but once you're in there, you can go in capability. That's your, I got to go into different, I'm going to my hard drive. Alright, my hard drive I have 360 games. I got not a lot, but you could install more. I got Aurora. I have Dash Launcher, emulated Genesis, Fakium, Freestyle Dash, Game Boy Advance emulator, SNES emulator, XBLA games. I got tons of them in there. Classic Xbox classic games. Some of these games play, some of them don't, but anyway, whatever you can get to play is better than nothing. So let's start with Aurora. Alright, Aurora is a nice, what do you call it, a nice hookup for the RGH community. You can customize your background. This is one of my customized background, but you can customize it, like just go into the themes, and you can change it to any theme that you could upload. See, I uploaded, this is your default. That's one of the pictures I'd upload. Another one, this is another one that I got. This is another one, that's 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 another one. So far, so you can put as many as you want. Alright, I'll put up another one. This is like just an example. So that's one good example. Now, you could have Xbox games installed. A lot of Xbox games in there. Depends how big your hard drive is. you no longer have to play them through a DVD no more. Like this way, you don't take any stress on a you don't put any stress on a DVD drive. But anyway, arcade games you could play. That's the reason why you should have an RGH. You could play a lot of arcade games from back in the days. You know what? Let's see. Let's play just a game just to see. All right, Bijou. All right, so you could actually play a lot of these games. Right, all I have to do is press start, but I'm not going to press start because I'm not going through the whole thing. I'm making the video as short as I can. So I'm going to exit this. So you really don't. You do have a lot of things to choose from. Like homebrew it. I'll have well, let me see how many arcade games I do. I do have 140 arcade games. So homebrew is you got Aurora, Freestyle, Dash Launcher, and Zell Reload, and XM360. This will help you update all the games and all this stuff. Alright, so let me just go real quick to Freestyle Dash. Let me go through all the games first. Emulators, you got Sega, you have SNES, you got Advanced Game Boy Advance. So I got 3 emulators in here. So let me, I'm going to actually go play one of them. Let me see, which one should I play? Okay, Sega. Let's play Sega. I do have a lot of games in here. I believe over 100 something. Or maybe 200. Let's see if it plays. Just pick a random one and see if it plays. Let's see. I don't even know if they all play. Oh, it looks like they all play. Alright, so they do play. Alright. So they do play. Most of them play. Some of them don't play, but which is normal. But most of them I think they play. Let's see. Let's try another one. Let's go to Freestyle Dash. Also going to show you a reason why you should have an RGH. So you can install different backgrounds, different Freestyle dashes, customize your dashboards, which you just got to do is go into skins. You can install anything you want right there. I got the default. You got your Star Wars. Right now I have it on Dream Team. Slayer, you could customize it in so many different ways. Underworld, Transformers, Slayers, Dream Team, you could customize it in different ways. And also, why I have the best console for this is, to me, is a Jasper. Jaspers are the best because it could be playing for hours. And if you look in the top right hand corner, your CPU temperature doesn't reach no more than 40, 41 tops. That's playing for hours. Your GPU is always at 46, 45, the memory at 42, 43. The case is always cool. But that also goes according to how you set up your fan. You can set up your fan in settings. Go into fan settings. Right now I have it at 80%. So You could go in fin settings and set it up. If you look to the right, let me actually do it. Right now 90, I have it at 90. You could bring 85, 80, 75. You want to keep it above 75. 75, 80 will be fine. That's always keep my fans going. Let me see. Okay, homebrew. You still have some of the covers don't show. They don't have it. Dash launcher is another one. You can do your fan settings, and you also can set up your paths. You can set up your default path. That means it boots up to whatever you set it up with. If you set it up to say Aurora or Dash line, I mean Freestyle Dash, when the console boots up, every time go direct into Aurora Freestyle Dash, whatever you put it there. Dash Launcher also tells you the temperature. There you go again, the top right hand corner. CPU is at 45, 40, GPU 46. The memory RAM is at 42 and the whole case is at 24. So that means this console to me is the coolest of them all. Beats Corona, beats Trinity, beats Falcon. There are some Falcons, I gotta say, some Falcons that were late 2008. They really have a motherboard which is exactly like a Jasper motherboard. Which the only difference there really pretty much is where you connect the plug in the back. That's about it. But everything, if you open some late 2008 Fat 360s, have a awesome motherboards. Those are ones to also look up and keep. If you want to RGH or modified, you mod one of those are the best. Besides, compared to Jasper's, those are the only ones I prefer. RGH to me is better than a Trinity or a Corona. I mean, it's up to you. I'm just saying. To me, my experience, a Jasper is the best console. So the reason, it's for it will stay cool. Never red rings. It's like, what's the odds of red ring? But anyway, so it also tells you on the bottom, and get back to Dash Launcher. On the bottom is Jasper. It tells you the kind of board you have. Jasper, bottom right corner. Then it's Flash Jasper. Then it's Type Glitch 2. And then it tells you the kernel, the dashboard that you're on right now. So right now this is updated dashboard, as you can see. So you also can go into the system, and you could also increase your fan right here. As you can see, you can bring it down to whatever you want. Keep mine around 75 or 80, around there. The same thing I did with Freestyle Dash. So to me, this tells you the whole. Your DVD key is showing, your console ID is showing, your CPU key is showing. This is telling you everything about the console, okay? So this is why you should have an RGH. It's good to have in 2019 or future. Anyway, you can still operate your console the same way. There's also a way how to go online. Like this right now, it will not pick up live because I do have, it's, if you test your live connection, it won't come out because eventually RGH, Microsoft will ban the console. So this RGH protects itself from getting banned, for the console to get banned. But there's a ways how to do this. There's a way to bypass this. You could join Xbox Online, which is Ninja, a lot of places out there you could do that. So, but as far as that goes, I'm not worried about. I'm not doing it. But there's a small fee for that too. You pay, and you could join them. All right, this is another way you can set up your your XEX menu could have different backgrounds on the X. You go into this panel. You can choose, like I see it says Aurora. Like I could choose it, change it different colors. So I'm gonna go like, let's see. Let's put Mario. I like Mario because I grew up. I was a teenager in the 80s. What's the matter? Didn't go into Mario. All right, let's see. What's going on here, guys? This is not changing. It's not changing at all, okay? Try again. Try a different one. Crisis 2. Oh well, doesn't matter. Alright, maybe I'll come back into that later. Alright, going back to Aurora. Now go into your stock, and then you can do your themes. You can change it. Set your backgrounds. This is why I like Aurora too. It's a very nice. You can do all these modifications to Aurora. It tells you right there, Unity connection you can set up if you have one. This is how you make your paths. You could manage your paths to where all your games go, so you keep them organized. It's up to date. There's no more updates to do. You could change, also on the top right hand corner, you could change the layout of your games. You could set the matrix. This is the matrix. This is how you do it. You could do it any way, anything you want. If you want to change it again, you change it again. You go to minimal. You could do whatever you want, guys. This will show everything. Nice. Again, you can go again and change your background if you want. You could do that if you want. This is the reason why anyone should have an RGH 2019. If you're a console guy, if you like video games, this is why you should have one of them. That's the reason why. Okay, let's do it again and change it to another theme. You could change. You could put as many as you want in there. I could do as many as you want. You could do whatever you want, guys. You could put anything. You put a picture of you in there if you want. And you can put a picture of whatever you want. You know what I mean? So this is why it's good to have an RGH today. And plus you get all the arcades you could put in. I got 117. Nick games are really not interested in Nick games, but you have all these options you can do besides just have fun and play emulators, SNES. Oh, also, if you don't like this cover, you just got to go into press Y. You go down, go scroll to this. You choose covers. You could choose any cover you want. See, like right now I have this one, but if I want, I could go to this one. I just change it if I don't like that cover. You know? See how it changes. But I can go back and put it back in the way I want it. That's all. That's the reason why you could do this to any cover. Any cover of any game. Old classic Xbox games. Okay, you could do the same thing, but there isn't that many covers of Xbox games. So, like, say Call of Duty, Black Ops. All right, let's see if they have a different cover. They do. They do have this cover. So if you don't like this cover it's showing, you could go and change it. Go into this, whatever. It's up to you. Want to change it back? You change it back. You go with this one if you don't like that one. Some places have a lot of covers. Some places don't. Like if you don't like it, you go again. You change it. I actually like the classic one, which is this one, which is my, but everybody has their own reason what you like. But anyway, all right guys, listen, I'm gonna shut it down one more time because I'm gonna show you, because like faking and all that stuff. I'm gonna put it on Freestyle Dash again one more time, because it also could change all these, your Freestyle Dash. You could change your dashboard to look different if you want. Like this is regular. This is your stock dashboard. You can sign in, whatever. It's up to date. But if you want to go to a different dashboard, you go into skins and you choose whatever you want, like that Dream Team. You'll go into the Dream Team dashboard or any other one. There's another reason why you should have an RGH. So this is a nice dashboard. Right from here you could do whatever you want. You can go into you could upload your games into here too. Gotta install them so you could have it. You can change it in different ways too. Or change it all different ways. There's a whole bunch of ways you could change this. So that's the reason why you should have an RGH today's. Alright? Arcade games, you could play arcade games. Tons of arcade games you could put in. You can do it any way, you can install it any way you like it. You can do it any way you want, guys. Any way. Pretty much tons of ways how to do this. That's why, another reason why you should have one of these consoles today. Okay? Alright, this is why you should have one of these anyway. You can do it any way you want. But anyway. Alright, let's go back out again. Oh, and if you have a DVD game, you can go into DVD extract. You could extract any game you want to the hard drive. Okay? Okay, this is the reason why you should do it. You should have one of these also. And that's pretty much it. You also you can go from one to another. Like if you don't want to stay in Freestyle Dash, go into Aurora. You could have this boot up any way you want. You don't like the dashboard, your background, you can change it. You can change it any way you want, guys. You can change it any way you want. You can put your preferable girl in there, your preferable girlfriend, whatever you want. This is awesome. It's a reason why you want to have one of these today, 2019. That's the reason why you want to have one of these. Why not have one of these? Alright? Why not have one? You can put just anything you want. Alright? Alright. Let me just make it quick and that's it. I'm gonna just shut it off. I'm gonna turn it back on and see how long it takes and what is it going to boot up into. Alright? So let's do it again. And then from here I'll end up this video. See how long it takes to boot. Sometimes it boots quicker, sometimes it doesn't, but Matrix, I found out that it is the slowest booting chip that I found. So, but it is very stable. It is a very stable chip, I gotta admit. But it does take a long time to boot. So, but Jasper is the best console that you could have. To me, in my experience for an RGH, it is the best, without any doubt. So every time that you gotta set this up on Dash Launcher to work with the Xbox. So every time you go into a different booting you can play games right direct from there with the, and also if you can flash your DVD drive and you could just play flash games right to your game. If you want, you can install them right to your hard drive. Alright, let me let me see something here. So Mario came back. Alright, Mario. Alright, Aurora is awesome. You could have it do a lot of things with Aurora. You could copy games, do anything. Let me see something here. I want to see something. Go to Faking. Where's Faking? Let's see. Alright, see, now it's going to boot into something else. So this is why that you don't want an RGH in 2019. This is the reason you should have one of these. Anybody should have one of these. I gotta say. Alright guys, so listen, I hope you enjoy this video. I know it's a little bit long, but my experience through all these years, anybody that doesn't have one of these, it's something that you really should, you know. But to me, to just let you know, is the best one out there is a Jasper for any RGH consoles. Alright guys? Alright, listen. Enjoy it and happy New Year 2019, and go out and buy your RGH console. Alright guys, see you.